Why they lying saying some Maurice the host? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Takedown Tuesday. We are 30 minutes late, but we are here. Better late than never is what I've always been told. Chat, ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing show lined up for you. We have match for match. We have the champion in a match for match. Let me just hype that up a little bit more. We have Truth returning in a match for match tonight once again. We have the Raw recap, and we have a topic that you boys are not ready for. We are going to be looking at the 5 greatest characters in WWE history. Not just my opinion, not just Reese's opinion, not just this. We're going to have a couple of people come on, about 4 of them, and give their opinion on who is the top 5 greatest characters in WWE history. Not greatest wrestler, character. We're looking at the gimmick. We're looking at what made us connect to you. That is what we are looking at. But, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, usually we open up with the Monday Night Raw recap. We're not doing that today. Ladies and gentlemen, the champ is in the building, and we are opening up with Monday. I'm bugging. With match for match, champion of Reverse Open Challenge, Truth, was given options. He's been given Randy Orton. He's been given Sami Zayn. And he was given Okada. He doesn't know who will be representing these people, but Truth gets to pick who he wants to go up against with a pick of his choosing. Truth, if you are backstage, let's get this show on the road. Truth, are you ready? Are you prepped for this Reverse Open Challenge here tonight?
Sir, what up? What up? Welcome to Truth's Takedown Tuesday. We here, we back. I guess I'm doing my weekly duties, episodic duties.
Hey.
I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm in the
2 weeks
field.
back to back, Truth. I'm proud of you. Truth.
Yeah,
Showing up all the time.
Hey. Sometimes you gotta, gotta do what you gotta do to change the narrative. Do what I gotta do to keep this title relevant and momentum moving forward. Simple as that.
Okay. Truth. You got some options laid out on the table, but you don't know who will be representing these options. Truth, are you worried about potentially running into anybody tonight? Because these options could be anyone. It could be X. It could be CJ, who you owe a title shot. It could be me. Maybe I will whoop your ass.
Never know. Never know. I doubt the whoop your ass part, but yeah, it could be you. Like I always said, I feel like this roster is a very good roster. I feel like everybody can deserves to be a champion. I think that anybody can be a champion. So I gotta always come with my A game. Because like I said, you never know who's gonna be who. You never know who's going, show up that day. And I think it's a good practice. And I guess today I'm about to put my money where my mouth is, basically.
Bet. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a championship match. Do not get it twisted. This is just the
Do not get it twisted.
In some water. All right. One of our contestants backstage was really hoping you put the title on the line. It was kind of given desperate. I'm joking. But ladies and gentlemen,
December
without further ado,
31st.
Hey, I heard that date. I don't know that date. That's New Year's. But ladies and gentlemen, Truth, you've been given 3 options. Your 3 options are Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, or Kazuchika Okada. Which option are you taking for your Reverse Open Challenge tonight?
I'm trying to think. Yes.
Is there anybody off the table? Let's narrow it down.
Okada's off the table.
Damn.
Completely. Bye, Rox. December 31st, Rox. Randy or Sammy? Randy or Sammy? It's like, nah.
You go.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to think. Flip a coin. You got a coin? Heads is Randy.
Right.
Heads is Randy.
Randy tells us.
Let's let's let fate decide who's who.
Let's flip the coin. Let's flip the coin. Yeah. Okay, my coin. Okay, it's still rolling. It's still rolling. All right, you
It's
said
still rolling.
cool. You said heads.
Randy is heads.
Tails is who? Randy is heads. Let's
Yes,
see it
sir.
together, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even see it. Can y'all see it?
Nah, it fell.
It's heads. It's heads. It's heads.
It
It's
is
heads. It's heads.
Randy
So that means
or
you'll be taking on Randy.
hey,
And
nothing you can say, nothing gonna change as you're going to me.
truth. Who will you be defending against? Who will you be representing to take on Randy Orton? Before we reveal who is representing Randy Orton tonight, who will you be taking?
Yeah. I ain't do no what's the name for this. I ain't do no research. I ain't do no. This will be all off the top. I got no papers, no notes, no nothing. So I go with somebody who I know they catalog very well. And from Death Valley, California, that man. I think it was Death Valley. Yeah, the Undertaker.
Oh shit! Undertaker versus Randy.
So let's listen to what I've chosen: Mick Foley, Jeff Hardy, now Undertaker. Give me props on choosing people that people ain't
I give
choosing.
you a lot of props. I give you a lot of props.
I'm just saying.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro. Let's take it.
Bill
Just take
of
it,
your
bro.
opponent. Truth.
Yeah.
You may not be worried about who your opponent is. You might not be worried about who's represent. I'm sorry. You might not be worried about who you're going up against, but truth, when it comes to who you're going to be going up against, who's repping this person, I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready for this one, Truth. I'm keeping it.
It better not be. It better not be who I think it is.
Hey, Truth.
That's crazy.
You chose to flip a damn coin, bro.
Oh man.
You chose to flip a damn coin. You don't know how bad I wanted it to be Sammy because I wanted to finally give you an L. I did.
Oh, that's why I said flip the coin, bro. It's the fate, bro.
It was fate. And fate says hit that music.
Here we go with the damn music. I don't get no music. I'm the champ. If niggas get music. It's crazy. Hit the music. That's how H. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. This guy. This guy is crazy. Well, good. That way we don't gotta have him on commentary. But there's no music, bro.
Yes, sir.
Finally.
You know I don't like you. You know I don't like
That's
you.
fine. And
You
you
know
know
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
you at
you either.
all.
You know I
Because
don't
I'm
like
about to
you
show
either,
you
brother.
why Randy
Feelings
Orton
mutual.
is one of the greatest after the disrespect you gave him. I don't waste no time.
Hey,
Let's
yeah.
get straight into it.
Whoa. Wait a minute. I'm the
Let's get
champ.
straight into it.
I
I got to get this bum
This is
going.
about to be an argument on. Yo, take me out of the ref chat first. Hold on, Jalen. I run this, bro. You go at my pace.
Why can
I
I
got
hear
this.
him?
I'm the season one. You can't hear me?
Yo, what's going
Can
on?
you can you hear me?
Why can I hear, bro?
Yo, CJ, can you hear me?
Looks like. Well, I hear you loud and clear. Truth,
That's what I'm saying. I thought so.
Jalen, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. You know I can. I'm ready. I don't want to waste no time.
Okay,
I'm going to get
okay,
straight
but
to
you
it.
can't. You can't hear Truth. CJ, can you hear me? Looks like CJ lagging a little, just a little bit.
Hey, yo, why CJ cut his hair, bro? He should never did that, bro.
Let's get
It's all
straight
good.
into it,
All
man.
right, Jalen,
Let's get it.
are you ready?
I'm ready. Born ready.
Jalen, can you hear me?
Jalen, can
He
you?
still can't hear
You're a
me.
troll. Okay, he's trolling. He's messing with you, bro. He messing with you.
Oh, he
All right.
playing?
Yeah, he playing. But look, this is what we have, guys. We have the Undertaker versus Randy Orton in a match for match. This
We
actually
do.
Reese, I came back up because you didn't give my champion the credit. We have the champion representing the Undertaker.
Thank you. Give me some
taking
respect, please.
on
and we
Jalen.
Give me
have
some respect.
the young, up and coming, the future of this business, the
ass
pinnacle
kisser,
of youth,
the dick sucker.
Oh, the shit talk
the
is starting early.
future greatest of all time, and he will soon be the last real champion. Big Match J.
Big
Let's get
Match
it, man.
J.
Here.
Big Match J.
You know I'm
Stop
undefeated.
saying.
Big Match
You're not.
J.
You're not. You're not
Hey.
undefeated.
Hey,
You're not
let's not
undefeated.
forget I'm undefeated.
Hey,
You're not
Reese,
undefeated,
I just
though.
want to say,
Which you can't
some
count.
people say that Jalen is just being fed this position because he's like your little brother at this point. That's what some people are saying backstage. I'm gonna go backstage. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. That's what they saying.
Hey, Steph, are they also saying that I'm undefeated?
Woo. You're not undefeated, bro.
They also said that
Stop
I beat
saying
you,
that.
and I have
You didn't beat me. You didn't beat me.
This is the thing that they don't understand, Jalen, right?
But
Is that lots of life is about mindset. And they don't
Right.
understand that when you have the mentality of being undefeated, you go undefeated. You don't take losses. Your mindset's on a different level.
So real
That means
quick,
your work's on a different level. That means you
Reese.
are on a different level. Huh?
What's your
I'm on a
mindset
very
then?
different level.
What's your mindset? Because you lost to me. So what's your mindset, sir?
Hey,
My-
hold up, real
my
quick.
mindset.
There's a lot of
It's
talk
to
about
put other
mindset.
people over. I got you.
But let me just say, we started the show late. Let's not give these people any time left.
Why can't I hear
Let's
these
get this show on the road.
jabronis?
Heads or tails? Truth.
Oh no. He going first. Ain't no heads or tails, man.
Okay, talk. You in the
What kind of
champ?
mess?
Why
Talk.
can't I
No,
hear
I'm
these
going back.
What kind of
jabronis?
mess is that?
Wow, really?
What kind of mess is that?
We can't have fair.
No.
voting? We can't.
No,
have
because I'm at a disadvantage, bro. I'm the only one that's putting something on the table.
How are you at disadvantage, bro? You're the champion.
First of all, it's an open challenge. I literally did
So
not
let's get
study
straight
for
to
this.
it.
I'm literally just calling matches off the what's the name. So
You right. You right, Jalen. Let's get right to it, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
By the way, why can't I hear these? Why can't I hear them?
I don't know, bro, but
because you're an idiot.
look, don't worry, bro. But because of who you are, the favor is returned. I know you're repping Randy Orton, but they can't see you because you're on a different level.
You're right.
I'm telling you, we're elevating, man. We're elevating. Come on, let's get right to it, man.
Let's get it.
Well, then leave him on the elevator and don't take him off.
No coin. Let's
ain't
go.
No coin, bro. You go,
get the coin ready.
That's ridiculous.
There ain't no coin.
That's ridiculous. It's all right. It's all right, John. Let's do. We're good. We're good. We don't need it, John. We don't need it.
I don't want to hear that bet talk. Let's get the coin ready.
I already
ain't no coin.
Yo, tell him to leave and join back. He can't hear us, bro.
Oh, he can't. Oh,
yeah. He said, I can't hear shit.
There is no coin. Truth is abusing his power. I don't know why people abuse their power. They need to be more like us and not abuse their power. And
You're
not.
right.
Oh wow, Reese McMahon.
So, I wish I could hear that, Bone.
I know, man. But go ahead, say your first match. You don't even need to them. You don't need to listen to them. I got you. I'm your piece. I got you, bro.
All right.
Whoa, you was
Let's
peace.
start off with Randy Orton versus Batista versus Daniel Bryan. Let's start off with a good one already.
Let's
start
off
with a good one already. Like that, bro. Come on, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right. Hey, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, yes, I'm buying.
Let's start off with a good one already.
By the way, I am color commentator, and I will also be relaying it over to the
start off with
chat.
a good one
I'm
already.
a color commentator, and I'm also related to the. Keep going. Keep going.
Yo,
all right, give me
I wish I could hear this match, but I already know it's trash.
Give me see Jalen. If I wanted to talk to a shaved bird, then I'll say Jalen. Other than that, you stay in your lane.
Can you hear
No, I can't.
Nah, shaved bird is crazy.
There, bro, need to fix his Wi-Fi before you try to talk trash.
Oh, you talking about my Wi-Fi? We all can hear each other, bro.
Drop your match.
I'm just saying, bro. All right, give me
What match did he drop?
Ain't no time limit. Ain't no time limit been set. So
he talking
give me a
trash right
second.
now.
Ain't no time
Wasting
limit.
time.
Ain't no time limit.
Okay, I muted
Give me
Jalen
a
for a
second.
bit. Go ahead and drop your match.
All right, I'm about to drop my match. Match to drop. Give me Taker Punk.
Taker Punk at Mania. Oh, whoa.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait. Is it the Mania one? They have more than one.
Yeah, the Mania one.
You know what? He chose Jalen. He chose the Undertaker versus CM Punk at WrestleMania. But guys, let's be honest here, right? The Viper is the Viper. Daniel Bryan and Batista are doing their thing, right? Like Punk.
I think in this one, I will say I do think in this one, I think Jalen has the advantage in my opinion. You know, that triple threat match has a lot more going for it.
May you please
Taker and
ask these
Punk
bums to fix their mic?
took the show.
Is your mic idiot?
Jalen, leave and come back. Leave and come back real quick. Leave and come back.
I will
Yes,
say
sir.
Taker and Punk definitely took the show, but I think that triple threat was amazing. It was too much writing on it. It might have honestly been a smart pull by Truth though, if he did throw this match out because it potentially possibly loses. But if I was voting, I would go the triple threat.
Yeah, that's why we're glad you're not voting.
Wow,
that is true. That is true. I'm just color calm. Just color calm, making sure everything is in. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's crazy. Reese got to send one of his henchmen out here because he can't do it himself.
Hey, word on the street, true.
He can't do it himself.
Reese didn't even throw a name in the hat. I think hashtag Reese Spears true. I don't know.
You know, when you have so much on your plate, and this is something you don't understand, Steph, right? Because I've been whooping your butt. But me, X, and Jalen have all took turns bending you over.
Hey, Reese. Yo, I just read your message. Let me put it on the screen so Reese can see it too. Promo mid-match, laughing emoji. Shut up, bro, and let's get on with the show.
That was like 5 minutes ago, by the way. But go ahead, keep going.
Who's counting?
I'm counting.
Hey, chat, real quick. Let's get some engagement. What do y'all think was the better match here? Do y'all think it's the triple
threat? Shut your mouth and know your role, jabroni. Look, Jalen. Right. What's happened here is that there's a bunch of conspiring in the back, and people are out there doing God knows what, absolutely nothing, because Truth has a point.
Okay.
Truth has a point.
I'm cool.
It's over now. It's over. Yo, Jalen, you're a bum. You're the biggest bum I ever versed, and you might as well quit now.
Oh, he can hear you now. The phaser expression says it all. What is your second match?
Don't worry about it. We got this, bro. We got this. Come on. Say your match, Truth.
Oh,
what's your second match?
Give me a second. Can I relax? I've been giving y'all good matches the last few weeks. Come on, man.
Bro, come on.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Come on, bro. Hey, man, can I breathe? I got to think about when I breathe, bro.
Where's the 30-second shot clock, bro?
There ain't none. Nobody said nothing about 30 seconds, so there ain't none. Give me a second.
You know, look, Truth is at Jalen. Relax. Truth is a little older. You know, they need some more time.
Give me Taker Brock, no way out. Let's go there.
Taker Brock, no way out. Ooh,
2002, the Hell in a Cell match.
All right, Jalen, I trust you. I like the ball in your court right now. Actually,
okay. You know that's a fire match, bro. Stop it. That was when Taker had the broken arm, the broken hand.
Let me know you done talking, bro.
Not yet. All right, go ahead.
He's done. Go, Jalen. He's done.
Give me Randy Triple H, Last Man Standing, No Mercy, 2007.
That's a clap back. I like.
Yeah, but that's not a clap.
Hey, hey, you. Can you tell me why Randy was not top 2?
Was that?
Who's you? Respect, bro.
2007.
Respect.
You
don't say no you.
I don't give respect to people that don't show up.
You don't say no you. Oh, I don't show up. I've been here the last 3 weeks, bro. That don't work no more, bro. That don't work no more. I need 2 matches.
He has been
I've had
here.
2 matches. I had a championship match, and then I had an open challenge. You can't use that no more.
Can you tell me why Randy Orton is not top 10?
He not.
Can you tell me? Can you tell me why you look like a voodoo doll? See how that works?
So you want
We
to talk
don't
about
know.
everything else, but you don't
We
want to
don't
talk about the
know.
matches.
We don't know. We don't know. Stay
Very
away from me, bro.
unprofessional.
Stay
Very
away from me.
unprofessional.
Stay
But can
away
you tell me
from me,
why Randy Orton's
man.
not top
Hey,
10?
chat. One of
Can you
our
tell me
refs
why you
are
could use your
smoking
2 front
currently.
teeth to walk?
Okay,
Can you tell
whoa,
me-
boys. Whoa, pause. We got to vote. And it is funny that you said 2 just now, Chu, because you are now up to 0.
I know.
2 points
I know.
to Taker.
This is my walk in the park, bro. Like, come on. What are we doing? What are we doing?
2 points to Taker. Can Truth show why?
We're not out of this. We're not out of this, Johnny. It's good. You're good. You're good.
Let me see. Let me think.
Dead man.
Let me think.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
Give me Taker Jeff Hardy ladder. Oh,
Taker versus Jeff ladder match.
Woo, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This might be 5-0. This might be 5-0. Oh, I know so.
Time every 5-0, you're calling it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Hey man, you can't use foul language, man.
Give me Randy versus Benoit. SummerSlam 2004.
SummerSlam 2004. Is that the match that he won his first world title in?
No. Why would he beat Benoit when Benoit had a little bit more?
Oh wait, no, not
things
first world
happen.
title. I'm sorry.
Things happened to Benoit. Why he had to give up to him.
I'm sorry. Was that the IC belt?
I think it was. Oh, for you.
Okay, there we go.
He's yet to tell me why he think Randy Orton's not top 10.
Because he's not, bro.
One vote.
Actually, you know what? After hearing what I heard about Ric Flair, what Ric Flair said about Bret Hart, and he made a lot of sense. I think I got to temper my expectations on Bret Hart. I think Bret Hart will be falling. Maybe not out of the top 10, but he will be falling from 4. I had him at 4. Basically saying how Bret wasn't a draw. That's why Vince was willing to trade him to WCW.
Brett was not a big draw.
Brett wasn't a draw. He said that's why Vince didn't have a problem.
I can agree that
WCW.
Okay. He's a draw, but just not compared to like the guys that like
compared to like a Hogan or a Ric Flair or a Macho. Yeah. Like, but Flair had a lot more to say about it though.
Macho.
Votes are in. This one was interesting because the first vote went to Truth. The second vote went to Jalen. But the third vote and my food has gone to Truth. Truth!
Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Damn, son. Where'd you find this? Jalen, don't spaz out on me in the group chat. I don't mean for this homicide to happen, but it must happen. It must happen, and I'm going with once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime.
What is once in a lifetime? I'm curious.
Come on, bro. Stop it. Triple H, Taker, Hell in a Cell. Oh, my fault. Same thing. Y'all know what I meant. Sorry.
Like once in a lifetime is a Cena match.
Fuck Cena.
Whoa! Watch it, bro.
Hey,
watch it.
Hey, true. Much like my mother in the kitchen right now, you are cooking.
You're on thin ice, pal, with that take. All right.
Hey, women belong where they belong.
Whoa!
Yo, Jalen, drop your match. Jalen, drop your match.
Are you serious?
What was this match again?
He dropped
in the Venera.
No, that's not steak. I think that's a
Triple H versus Undertaker.
You know the match.
Okay, Triple H versus Undertaker.
Okay,
with HBK as the ref.
Can I talk, bro?
No, you can't. But go ahead.
I will say before Jalen even goes, I think Randy does have some way to beat this, but I think he has.
Oh, he do, and I'll give you a hint. It's in the summer. It's in the summer. I'll give you the hint. It's in the summer.
Giving hints is crazy.
Anyway, give me Randy versus Kristen.
Exactly.
Randy versus
Christian. You do as you call the match. I tell you to call. You do as you told.
Wait. Which Randy?
This is best match. This is Randy's best match.
Which Randy?
Call it. You better call SummerSlam. This is best match. No more better matches than this. You're welcome.
I think Randy still has some heaters, but I do agree that was Randy's best.
No. This is the biggest. No, that's the best Randy match.
Oh no, I 100% agree that is the best Randy match, but I think Randy has some heaters left.
I think Randy has 2 matches better than that, but.
What match is
One
it?
of the refs said he had. Yeah, one of the refs is also saying that there's a better match.
Yo, Rox.
But
December 31st
votes have come through.
December 31st, Rox.
And it is 3-0 for the first time in Jalen's favor. Jalen, 3-1.
Really?
Are you? Yeah.
Really? Yo, you know what? Yeah, no. You know what? The way y'all changed the goalposts is crazy.
Oh, wait.
It's
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Y'all got it.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. Y'all got it.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. One ref didn't vote. He was telling another ref what Jalen's match was. So only 2 refs. Either way, it will still be done. But let me see what the third ref says. Just to make sure, let me make sure the third ref.
This goalpost movement would be crazy.
I'm seeing all Randy.
Yeah. But that one of those Randys, one ref said, "What did he say?" And he replied to it with Randy versus Christian. But anyway, he still has Randy, so it is still 3-0 regardless.
That's crazy. Over end of an era, the match that y'all go crazy for, but it's cool. Go ahead. That's crazy.
Shut up, you fat pig. Give me. Let's see. Let me go.
You look like a fucking shaved pencil, motherfucker.
Yo, daddy.
Oh shoot.
Fucking your mama.
Oh.
Anyway, can you tell me why Randy Orton is not top 10?
Can you pick your match?
Let's see. Give me. I don't know which. Give me.
I know you don't.
Give me Randy Orton versus Kurt versus Mysterio.
That's a solid match, actually. It's a solid match. WrestleMania or Backlash?
WrestleMania 22.
Cool.
All right, give me Taker Edge. Hell in a Cell.
Taker Edge, Hell in a Cell. Yo, they have, in my opinion, my favorite Hell in a Cell spot of all time.
Oh, when they went through the jaw?
Yes.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was surprised I was surprised.
Obviously, Mankind, but like, come on now. And refs are split 1-1. Refs are split 1-1 right now. Third vote just flew in. And I am shocked to report this. That triple threat, Randy, Kurt, Mysterio won that round.
These niggas are crazy. Y'all crazy.
It was a great triple threat.
Y'all crazy, bro. Nah, y'all crazy, bro. It's cool. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all rest, bro. Y'all rest is crazy. Y'all be greasing up. You shut up, bro.
Because April
looking like 2K Sam. Shut the fuck up.
April 25th, 2002. One of the greatest.
Y'all refs is weird, bro. Y'all refs. I'm telling y'all now, y'all refs are weird. Any other time y'all call it end of an era one of the best matches ever. Now all of a sudden, it's not a good match.
John Cena versus
crazy.
Randy Orton. Give me John Cena versus Randy Orton. Give me John Cena versus Randy Orton.
Bitch, we heard you. Shut the fuck up.
Breaking point.
What date did you say for that? You said April what?
April 25th, 2002.
I think he's talking about.
That was not in 2002.
I think he's talking about Randy's champion. No, wait, when did
Randy?
No, when he first joined WWE or.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he was talking
about. Give me Taker Foley. Taker Foley. Because these wrestlers weird as shit. These wrestlers weird as fuck. Any other time, these matches is the ones that's like, y'all some weirdos, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Any other time these matches win, bro, y'all tripping. But it's cool. That's what happens when you the champ. Niggas be hating.
I will say,
like that's crazy.
End of an era match. You are not the first person to ref. The last person who popped it also found out that the refs are not a fan of that match. Votes are flying in though. Oh my gosh. I think it's a 3-0 sweep. No, it's a 2-1 sweep. Well, not a sweep. All right, votes are 2-1. Taker takes this round. 2 votes.
I'm surprised that one should have been the one that lost.
Yeah, I agree.
So?
I think
like that's what I'm saying. That one should have lost. If anything, like these wrestlers weird. That's what y'all tell you.
I think the Cena match is actually much better. To be honest,
it was better. It was better. That's my favorite Cena Randy Orton match.
It's their best one. It's their best.
Yeah, it easily is.
That's
especially when he handcuff him. When he handcuff him over the jaw on the outside.
Bro, that's borderline a 5-star match. I'd argue it is a 5-star.
No, that was. It was.
Like that.
It was.
It
was. I ain't gonna hold you.
The heel work Randy does in that, bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
Refs votes.
What's the score?
4-2. You're up. You're on game point.
4-2. Give me 25.
Yeah, we seen that coming from a mile away. Undertaker, Shawn, 25. Me personally, I'd be really happy I'm not a ref because I don't think Randy has anything that touches that 25.
Give me Randy versus Foley.
Oh, damn!
Ooh, go ahead, Jalen.
Randy versus
which is the
Foley.
Which is the same match that they told me that wasn't a good match. The last time when I had Foley.
Oh wow, refs are clap it up for the refs. This is the fastest I've ever seen them work. First vote came in Taker. The second vote flew in for Randy. But the third and final vote to continue Truth's winning streak went to Taker. Truth, another win in the
Damn.
How are you feeling, Truth?
Damn. I want to say, first of all, I want to apologize for my language, Reese. I know you don't want to run a whole bunch of cursing. I apologize, Jalen. I want to say that you was a good competitor, even though I don't like you and you don't like me. Because I can still appreciate the competitiveness. I'm just here, man. I'm just here doing what I do and just trying to, keep the momentum going. Like I said, everybody and anybody could be a champion here, and I'm just glad that it's me. And I'm just gonna continue doing what I do until I lose. Rox, December 31st. December 31st, Rox.
Hey, I would say the refs cheated. The refs don't know ball. I know who the refs is. They trash needs to be fired. Randy Orton is one of the greatest. And this is disrespect. 14 times.
Oh, wait. Real quick. Jalen, did I tell you could talk?
I'll talk when I want to talk. Anyway.
No, I'm just saying you didn't ask me. You can talk now. No, go ahead.
Anyway, he's one of the best. He was one of the best during the worst time in WWE, 2019, 2020. He was relevant still, even during injuries, mid-card, anywhere. He was still relevant. And he's always, got the most. He's booked for the most premium live events, Raw, all of that. And I feel like this all disrespect, but
flashcards.
No, I know this. Randy Orton, I can't say that word. But I'll give you props, Truth.
Jalen, now that you're finished talking Truth, I want to congratulate you on your victory. Truth, I'm going a little bit off script right now.
Please do.
You have CJ at that next pay-per-view. We all know that. But Truth, I haven't gotten a crack at you in a one-on-one.
You can always get a crack at me.
Yo, what?
No!
Truth.
Right,
You see, I'm not one to just talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. Truth. This Thursday, I'm free. Are you?
Well, I have CJ and I
Hey,
have
hey,
Rocks
I'm not
on
worried about your
December.
title. I want to beat
Rocks
you.
on December. Rocks on December 31st.
I don't care
So,
about December
um,
31st. I don't care about CJ and y'all pay-per-view match. Thursday, are you free?
you know what? Since I'm, I am. I do need to, heal up a little bit.
Yeah, you
Just
gotta
because
keep
it's been three
fighting.
straight. For the last three, I had a title match, and then not just that. I'm not using the same people y'all use. I'm
You
using
not. You know what? I
Cody.
love that. I
I'm
love
using
that. So you
Jeff
know what?
Hardy. I'm using
Since we
Taker.
using
Like
people that's never been used, give me Sami Zayn. And I'll call it right now. Tuesday night, Thursday night, I want Sami Zayn versus whoever you want. Truth, you're champ. I think you deserve every advantage in the book. I'll take not knowing who you have until Thursday night. Truth, you have 2 days to think about it, Truth. If your schedule opens up for a challenge, I'm
you know
taking
what?
the
You know what? I'll be there Thursday. Let's go. Let's do it. Thursday.
Thursday.
Let's
I'll
do it.
see you. I'll see
Rocks,
you.
Yeah.
rocks,
Be
rocks. I
there,
still
big
got you.
player.
December 31st. December
December
31st.
31st,
Rocks.
y'all will be having a mistletoe over a tree and y'all can kiss there. All right. Yeah, there we go. How about y'all get off my screen? Look, Jalen, it's gonna be okay.
You
This
will.
this this is just a test, right? Sometimes we have tests in life where you go out and you pick yourself back up. You pick yourself back up. It's
You
good,
did.
right? Truth,
But
his
you
cheating and all that, it's ridiculous.
you
But
want to know something, Reese? You know, last week or last time X lost, I lost. I think yeah, we got a lot to work to do. We got a lot of work to do. I believe in you still, no matter what, man.
all right, well, you know what I believe in? I believe in Joe Hendry, who was not on Monday Night Raw at all. But it is now time for us to get into it. Monday Night Raw is here. We just thank you everybody for joining again and tuning in to the Franchise Network. It is time to talk about Monday Night Raw. We have a lot to cover. A Raw recap is here on its way. We have a few more people joining us. But Jalen, while we're here, let's go ahead
Let's
and
talk about it.
let's talk about some of the other little stuff that happened. First thing first, I want to get off my chest. Can we talk about Stephanie Vecchia and Roxanne Perez? I don't think their match was a 5-star classic, but I do think that those girls went out there and they put on a show. Let's also talk about Maxine Dupree
All the girls
going
put
out
on the
there
show.
with Becky Lynch. The girls tonight, once again, carrying the show in a wrestling aspect, going out there and wrestling their butts off and being able to put on not classics, but good matches for us every single week. Something that I really wish Triple H would book more people in. But we're going to get into the gripes about triple fraud later on.
You
But
will.
also, we have Dominik Mysterio retaining his IC belt against Rusev.
Yes.
That's something good. I'm glad they're continuing the Dominik Mysterio hype trend, and of course, the phenomenal AJ Styles is with Dragon Lee as the tag champions. Guys, we're about to cover all of this in detail right now. I am going to be joined by Jaden and who you guys saw earlier, Steph, in covering some stuff about Monday Night Raw. First person first. Jaden, how are you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm doing good. Had that curtain call. Had to show up, talk about a little bit of Raw after our watch along yesterday. Uh, Jalen, you suck still for losing. That was pretty funny, actually.
I beat you.
And a triple threat, bro. Not a
Anyway,
singles match that I've been asking you for, but you keep ducking me after I smoked you 5-0. But
next
that's
Tuesday.
besides the point.
Next Tuesday,
All
book it.
right,
Anyway, let's continue talking about
boys,
Raw.
boys. I
Bet.
would love to have this conversation, but let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Now, what you see on the screen is just a glimpse, and we're gonna get into that in just a second. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about stuff segment by segment, the way we do here on the Franchise Network, guys. First off, y'all can say hi to YouTube in the chat as well. Guys,
Was goody.
welcome to the Franchise Network. This is our Raw recap where we take down segment by segment every single part of Monday Night Raw. Well, not every single part, the big parts, but you guys get the big picture. Guys, I'm joined by Jaden and Jalen. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
Let's talk about it.
First things first, right? We have Stephanie versus Roxanne Perez. Now, this isn't, was it a title match? I don't know if it was for the title.
It was not for the title.
It was
It,
not.
it was a normal match.
It was a normal. Okay, no problem. We're gonna start with you, Jaden. Jaden, what did you think about this match? How it ended, and the big thing that we want to take away from this: no Liv Morgan.
Yep. So we're gonna start this off with good match. You know, it wasn't the best match I've seen between them two, but it was still a good match regardless. I enjoyed it. I thought it still moved fluid. There was a little mess up or two, but it didn't stop me from enjoying the match watching it. I'm a fan of Roxanne, the Prodigy. Stephanie's pretty cool as well. I can rock with her some of her matches. She's had good ones. Obviously the after part of Stephanie winning, which it looks like the SVB somewhat was a little bit changed, or it's a little bit different now from how she usually hits it. But then it went to, obviously, we witnessed Raquel join into attacking her with Roxanne, and of course, instead of Liv Morgan coming to help even attack her, like Stephanie, they instead brought Nikki Bella out to save Stephanie, which, yay. I'm so happy about that. Amazing. That ruined the segment for me, if we're being honest. Like I can't stand Nikki Bella. I've said this a few times, but the fact is, she very much made that segment,
Horrible.
in the words of Shakespeare himself, that shit was ass. In the end, everything before it though, I enjoyed. Shakespeare said that. I promise you.
Okay. Well, I love the takeaway. Jalen, what about you? What did you take away from Stephanie Vecchio versus Roxanne Perez and no Liv Morgan returning at all?
First of all, to speak on that, I honestly thought Liv Morgan would return during the Dome and Rusev match. But you can tell that they're about to go and Liv Morgan is returning soon because it seems like they're going back in the direction of Roxanne hitting on Dom. But the match itself, it wasn't like you said, it wasn't a 5-star, but it was good. Uh, like I don't like Jaden said, no, I don't want to see Nikki Bella at all. She sucked. It's she it's not 2012, 2030, whatever. Yeah, she don't belong here. But yeah. I like what they got going. What you laughing at, bro?
No. Keep going.
Sorry about that.
But yeah. But yeah. Yeah. That's all I
Okay.
gotta say.
So we figure out there's no Liv Morgan return, and even though I think you thought she was going to turn the Dom match, I think it would be making much more sense to have her return with Roxanne Perez, the person that's kind of taking her spot. She's going against the champion. But we didn't see Liv Morgan return. This means that she's on the shelf just for a little bit more. Also, we saw Stephanie Vecchio. I don't know why it says retains at the bottom. She didn't defend her title, but she is still your women's world heavyweight champion, of course, walking out. And the save from Nikki Bella, I don't think Nikki Bella is the worst ever. I disagree with you. I think that there's some from Nikki Bella that can come out of there. But I'm interested in the plans that they have for her. Like, what could you want to do with Nikki Bella? What are the goals for Nikki Bella? Things of that nature. I think we should. I think it's a good thing that we're not just also overshadowing her with Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Vecchio. Like, she's not in the title. I mean, I'm sure she will be, but she's not super deep into the title picture, and she's not the main person in these feuds. She's being used to elevate talent, so I don't think her booking is super crazy either, especially for a returning old veteran like they usually do. But let's move on to the next point. We're talking about Dominik Mysterio. Now, this is a person who was staying Booyaka 619, the real Mysterio, the last real Mysterio, Dominik Mysterio, has gone ahead and done it again, retaining against Rusev. Jalen, let's start with you. Jalen, what are your thoughts on Dom retaining the last real Mysterio?
I, I love I love Dominik Mysterio. Let's get that straight. He's great. I feel like they should push him even more into the main event scene, honestly, because especially on the Raw, because they don't got nothing going on over there stuff at E2 that you see on the screen. But yeah, I like what Rusev's doing too. But like, yeah, I'm glad he retained. What about you, Jaden?
I enjoy the fact that Dom's still holding the title. I don't think Rusev or Penta is really the way to go with the IC title at the moment. I think they have ideas lined up for other people. But I like the fact Dom's retaining. He's putting on a good showing. He's been getting better each match. It seems like he's been putting on creative ways to win a match via cheating or even retaining without cleanly. That match yesterday proved he can still cheat. I feel for Rusev because he's been the two matches that Rusev has won against Dom. He's been kicked in the nuts both times. Like I feel bad for Rusev at that point. That's gotta hurt. But no, it was a good match. Dom retaining was nice. They're gonna probably push a Rusev and Penta feud now, which I'm intrigued by very much. And hopefully, whoever does end up beating Dom, Finn Balor, it would be amazing to witness whoever could take, from the greatest luchador, the greatest Mysterio ever to do it in the squared circle.
Borderline the greatest ever.
Borderline, honestly, but
borderline. Yeah.
Finish off saying how you feeling about Dom and everything.
Well, Dominik Mysterio goes out there. He puts on a pretty. I love Dominik's heel work consistently throughout matches. He puts on a good match with Rusev, and then we see the Penta interruption. I wasn't too big of a fan of the Penta interruption. I think you just have Dominik go ahead, lie, cheat, and steal his way to the victory. I don't know how to say it. Somebody can say it for me, but yeah, the thing Penta does, pretty cool, pretty awesome. But I do not think that he should have been involved with this match. I get you want to build a feud up for him, but I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to Dominik Mysterio in the future of his reign, I love for him now. I'm not saying this because I'm a fan of the Invisible Man. It could be actually anybody, but I think I want to see Dominik Mysterio take on some more legends and even get the win against some, man. I think it would do a lot for him. I think it would get him more heel heat if you want him to go in the direction of being a heel. I'm not for sure on where WWE wants him to be. He's getting good reactions from the crowd. He's actually getting cheered more than not. Like, he only gets booed when he's going against a super mega babyface, which is why I am saying that somebody like the Invisible Man or somebody of that caliber, in terms of like a Sheamus, caliber, I mean tenure. Obviously, there's not really anybody else on his caliber in terms of like a full span of a career. But we're talking about the Sheamuses of the world who have had their tenure there, things of that nature. I would love to see Dominik Mysterio go ahead and take some wins over the Celtic Warrior, or just have some good matches with him. And they actually could trade the title back and forth if Triple H actually wants to step out his bubble. But moving on to the next topic. Yeah, finally, about time. Speaking of people who haven't been offered the opportunities to be champions, let's talk about it. Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. What did we see? What did we see happen with them guys? What we saw was that Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker, they wanted to go out and they wanted to go ahead and have their spot at the Battle Royale, but Triple H and crew made the decision to have Adam Pearce completely ban them for being part of the Battle Royale. Before we get into the result of the Battle Royale, let's not mention it at all. How about we talk about the fact that Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed were taking that opportunity away, a way to showcase their in-ring ability a lot more, in a way to even just elevate them to a higher level than they are now, because to be honest, they have not been put to the highest spectacle of sports entertainment if we're keeping it a buck. We're going to start off with you, Jalen.
Well, Reese, you're not gonna like to hear this, but this all leads to my theory. CM Punk is joining Division.
Not this damn Fury again, man.
Okay, well,
Bruh.
without talking about the end of the battle royale, what do you make up about Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed not being a part of the battle royale?
That's my point. They're not being part of the Battle Royal. I think personally because Paul Heyman got something up his sleeve like he always does. Triple H is unpredictable. He made Paul Heyman betray CM Punk, Roman Reigns to be with Seth Rollins. Like I'm trying to tell you, it's all gonna make sense. I think they did. I think that happened because they're gonna align CM Punk with Division. What What about you, Jaden?
Yeah, Jan, what about you? What are your opinions on Bron Breakker, the two Brons that aren't named LeBron James, going ahead and being disqualified from the battle royale?
Well, that was a clear and utter screw job by Adam Pierce. You know, being a petty man that he is, even getting Paul Heyman to say please, and he said, nah, they're still not going to be in there. Because we know who would have won that match compared to the people who were in it and won it. We're not going to spoil that yet. But Bron Breakker or even Bronson Reed were my two picks to win that battle royal, in my opinion, before they were barred from it, which just proves that they're gonna screw up either one of they're gonna screw up that title match. And I can already tell they're not gonna help CM Punk because one, they're all about the future, not the past or the present, which is CM Punk. It can fit in both regards. When you could easily add a different younger member of the likes of Austin Theories, a Carmelo Hayes, even a Trick Williams since he lost his title. Even Omos I would be okay with. Like, there's so many options you could put in that could add to this group. If they put CM Punk in, it defeats their purpose of turning on Seth Rollins, which is building towards the future. And it'd be really dumb writing by Triple H, but he's not. We're not shocked by him being dumb with things. So that's my thoughts on it, at least.
All right. Well, speaking of the future, speaking of CM Punk in the future, this upcoming Saturday night main event, CM Punk will take on the main event, Jey Uso, Yeet Man himself. It's just him, Us, day one-ish. Let's go ahead and start with you, Jaden. How do you feel about the main event, Jey Uso, going against the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk?
I like Jey Uso. He cool. But my problem is you take Bronson and Braun out of the match. Kind of stupid. We're thinking, oh, they're gonna go LA Knight. They're gonna go Jey Uso. They're gonna go the basic picks we've been feuding for that title. They had even options of potentially have AJ Styles continue. They had Dom could have been an interesting option. You could have had Finn Balor after he just lost his tag titles, mind you. But instead, they choose to go with the most predictable option, which is Jey Uso. And mind you, they had a shock moment where he immediately eliminated Jimmy to get rid of LA Knight and all that stuff. But I don't think the match is going to be that great. I don't know what this is going to be story wise. Continuing this, I'm not too excited. I don't know. I feel like they really dropped the ending of the show yesterday when the show was actually pretty good consistently throughout. And the whole Jey Uso winning, like I would have personally rather have seen LA Knight win that because at least LA Knight's went for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't even think more than I think he's only went for it once and maybe not even get a chance at it yet. I'm not even sure. But Jey Uso has fought for only that title the last pretty much 2 years. I mean, I'm tired of seeing him go for that championship opportunity. There's too many world championship matches that he keeps getting into and losing. It's the same issue I had with Rhea Ripley's character. He kept making it to every women's world championship match and losing, especially this year. So I'm sorry if I'm not really hyped up about this. I don't know if the match is going to be that great.
Uh-huh.
And I'd rather have seen LA Knight because at least it would have made more sense and it would have been a chance to see LA Knight potentially win the title. CM Punk could have won the title back. But instead, you're putting it against two people who have already won that title. even if it was for short periods of time. Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Understood. We want to have some freshness in there, keep it fresh and rolling. Jalen, love the blue shirt, man. I see you keeping it fresh. What are your thoughts about a not so fresh main event? Jey Uso versus CM Punk. You are muted, by the way.
I don't want to see this bull. I'm not gonna lie. I feel the same way, Jaden. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's either LA Knight, Jey Uso, CM Punk. LA Knight, Jey Uso, CM Punk. Now that Seth Rollins out the picture, it's not him no more. Like, we need something. I don't care if Tozawa was in that match. I would rather see Tozawa win that than Jey. Jey suck. We don't want to see another we
I'm
don't
not
want
gonna
to see
lie, I
another
would rather
Tribal
see
Chief
Tozawa.
2.0. We don't want to see no. I don't want to see a heel Jey Uso. I'm not gonna lie. Jey Uso
I
just
agree.
sucked to me. He sucked. He can't talk on the mic. His Jimmy is better than him. Like, why not? Why put
No,
Jay
no, he
versus
can talk
Jimmy?
on the mic. He's just always winded from doing this,
I
and
don't know.
then he runs it back
No,
and then does
his
this
his
again.
his promos are not
I don't
believable
even
to
think.
me.
I still don't think even then he's good on the mic.
No, I don't want to see this. Like, bro, we could have, like you said, we could have got Finn Balor. I'd rather see Dominic or AJ Styles. I'm not, bro. I wasn't a fan
I
at
would have
first,
loved,
but now I
I
see
would have
what y'all
loved
talking
Finn
about,
Balor.
and I don't know what he's doing. Like, bro,
Honestly, if somebody deserves the tag championship and the world heavyweight championship, it is AJ Styles. I do think that if somebody was to deserve both of those things, it would be the phenomenal AJ Styles. When we're talking about CM Punk and Jey Uso, we're talking about Triple H and his consistent lack of not executing stuff that he has. And what I mean by this is that you have Jey Uso go out there for the past few weeks. We have been hinting at a heel turn for Jey Uso. And then all of a sudden, Jimmy Uso looks like he's about to be the one to turn heel. My issue with this, what I'm scared of, is that they're going to have Jimmy go out there, right? And he's going to cause Jey Uso the world championship match. And then we're supposed to look at Jimmy as this bad guy.
he is it, bro.
This can be savaged by Jey Uso, kind of Jimmy Uso trying to say, look, what I was trying to sell you for years ago with the SummerSlam thing, what happened with Roman Reigns, when I didn't let you beat Roman Reigns because I knew you would become like this. I'm trying to do it again, and then you just have Jey Uso just completely go out there and bloody up Jimmy Uso, and then you have the heel turn. It's still interesting, but this is the Jey Uso problem. Is that no matter whether he becomes the biggest baby face on Monday Night Raw, which he was, whether he becomes the biggest bad in terms of storyline on Monday Night Raw, like he might be, depending on the booking or whatnot, what's going to happen is that Jey Uso is going to have, whether it's staying a baby face and being over or turning heel, the quality of work that Jey Uso does will not make up for it. It will not. He will not deliver S tier promos as a heel. I don't see him doing amazing character work. WWE's already scared to get a little bloody. So the fact of Jey Uso going out there and using handcuffs or kendo sticks and steel chairs on his opponents while backstage is very unlikely, because they should have done it with Gunther and Sami Zayn, but all they did was have Gunther put Sami Zayn in a sleeper hold on Monday Night Raw and had the rest 4 weeks full of BS. The reason why I'm saying all this is because there is no evidence from Triple H's booking that he's going to book a Jey Uso heel turn right, because he isn't even booking a babyface Jey Uso right, let alone the fact that Jey Uso does not have the talent in his body to accompany the fact that he has bad booking. So because Jey Uso is not worthy, if we're being honest, just off of pure talent to hold a world championship, why in the world should I believe that Jey Uso going out here was the right decision over a Bron Breakker, over a Bronson Reed? Two guys, and even Bron Breakker said it, bro. It's just me. I want, there can only be one. Why not at least put the hints of Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed wanting more? The whole point of them kicking out Seth Rollins was because they want more. They don't want to be somebody's lackey. They don't want to see some old guy hold the championship. Come on, man.
Yo,
Sorry.
I
So,
don't.
Yeah, you're not wrong
I don't
though.
believe. I might not even watch the main event until something interesting happen, which we know will, because that match is not gonna go like it's not gonna get through clean. Let's be honest. We all know this. Something's gonna happen at the end, and that's all I'm waiting for.
I haven't
I'm not
watched the
watching that
Saturday Night's
match.
main event since it's been reintroduced. I haven't watched a single one. Didn't care for the Goldberg return and all that nonsense. I didn't watch any of the other ones previously. And it's going to be the same. Oh, I'm not going to watch this one because I do not care for Saturday Night's main event. The only one I'm going to watch is Cena's retirement because it's Cena. And even then, why a Saturday Night's main event? They could have been not lazy and make a PLE dedicated to John Cena, but they're like, nah, we're gonna put it on where all the ads are. You dumbass. So yeah, no, it's just stupid decisions like this. And I'll give them one because it made me happy when Ilya Dragunov came back and won that U.S. title. But still, they're making a lot of boneheaded decisions once
But
again.
even then, like, do we expect that they're going to book the rest of Ilya Dragunov's U.S. title run? The issue is that for every good decision that happens in this company, they end up making about 15 more bad decisions. So
Yep.
when you have a heel turn like Jey Uso that looks like it's going to be in the making, the issue is that is Jey Uso going to go out there and is he gonna do good work as a heel? I mean, if he's barely doing good work as a babyface, is he gonna go out there and be able to lead a match and work on a body part or tell a good story in the ring and be a vicious heel inside the ring?
I feel
As a
like that'll
singles
slow.
competitor?
I feel like that'll slow his tempo down. I feel like he can get away with more like trash stuff. Like as a heel is work instead of being his face, trying to be the face of the fans, trying to be the face of the people. Because when John Cena was, every bad move he did,
Strange or Magneto.
Go ahead.
everything John Cena did bad, trust me, it was noticeable. But people pointed it out so quick. Versus him being a heel, like I don't know. I feel like he'll get more leeway as a heel if you get what I'm saying.
Probably because it's newer, but even then, I don't see it. What
He won't
does
be a super. He won't. My
Does
bad.
WWE have a Jey Uso problem? I think it does. I think when you go in this cycle of not knowing what you're going to do, it gets kind of.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely right. Anybody but Jey Uso, man.
All right. So, Jey Uso, we talked about Monday Night Raw. We talked about CM Punk. Um, Jey Uso was better as a heel. I do agree. But I don't know in this current state if he could do it again. He also had the bloodline story going for him. He also there was a lot going on for him at that time that he doesn't have now. Also, like what matches? I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't. I'm not too fond of it personally. I don't know if Jey Uso, even if he is better, it wasn't like the greatest work of all time. Nor do I think. I
I
don't
just
know.
can't get
I don't know.
behind him. He not believable. So I can't get behind him. And the
There was a point
bloodline,
he was. There was a point he was
No,
believable, but
his tag team stuff was really good. He had some good stuff against the all time greats. I just don't know if I expect Jey Uso to go out there against a give me a babyface name. This upcoming, I mean, I
AJ
see.
Styles.
LA Knight
Uh,
even
I,
would have been a
I,
better
I,
pick.
I expect a hard carry from some of these guys. I'm not gonna lie. Just personally, I think that's it. Like, I mean, yeah, you did some heel work like 2-3 years ago, and I don't know. I don't know. I think a lot of it shines in the
And
tag
speaking of
team setting.
the heel work was carried by Roman Reigns. But it was
Uh,
75% Roman
I,
Reigns,
mm,
15% Sammy, and 5% Usos.
he is better as a heel though, right? And speaking of characters, let's go into this final segment, guys, because we have a great way to end off this Takedown Tuesday. We are going to go one by one, introducing AO Steph and my boy CJ. They are here going, and we have a special surprise for you guys today. We are talking about none other than what we believe to be the best characters in WWE history. As you see, we have three of the most some of the most iconic faces in all of professional wrestling in all of WWE history. So we're gonna let Ayo Steph carry us into this. Guys, let's talk about it.
All right. Best characters in WWE history. I'll kick it off with my top 5. My number 1. Should I start from number 1 or should I start with 5?
Start from 5. Come on, don't be weird.
Yeah. Don't spoil.
Start with 5. All right. Let me actually go get my list, which I'm hoping that I written down.
He's not even ready.
I did. And my 5. At my 5, this was actually the one that I genuinely forgot, but I couldn't not have this list and not have this person on it. Honestly, if I had more time to think and I did remember him, I think he would have been higher on my list. I'm going Mick Foley at my 5. Mick Foley is a man who had 3 iconic characters. Like, he's probably one of the only wrestlers to have that many characters relevant and people caring about at the same time. Dude loved Mankind and Cactus Jack. And then his Mick Foley persona. Like, he had these personas and he just had a way of making you care about them. I was introduced to Mick Foley. I was born in 2002. I was introduced to Mick Foley from, I believe it was WWE 2K19. It's crazy. I know some of y'all gonna look at me like I'm crazy for that, but I didn't even know Mankind was ever a face. So me looking back and going back and seeing these things, seeing him beat The Rock, seeing him versus Taker, then going back and seeing the Cactus Jack match, how he brought these personas out to face certain people. It was really good storytelling. And every single character had its own feel to it. Dude Love is probably his best heel out of all 3 of those. Every single one had its best thing to it. So that's my number 5. My number 4.
Hold on. I think one thing that just got said, and we're going to switch up the flow a little bit. I think everybody should just say their 5 right now and we go in a little rotation.
I like that.
How about that? Jaden, how about you? What's your number 5 of your best characters in WWE history?
Well, at least some of the wrestlers on my list, I don't have to go by a specific persona or character with it.
Of course, yeah, sure.
But with my number 5, I have John Cena's Dr. Thugonomics. That was his intro character, really. Once he really blew up, became who he was, became the popularity, the man, the face of this company for years on end. But it started with him as a foul-mouthed man, a wannabe rapper, but he does have a platinum. He's got some hits. And he proceeded to then get his first chance with great feuds, great character work, being this cocky, young upstart who is not afraid to punch you in the mouth and get gangster with you. And it really was the way that he did develop that with his feuds with, for example, The Big Show going into his WrestleMania, winning his first ever championship. JBL feud where he won his first ever WWE championship. Other feuds, even has some great one-liners over the years. Obviously, his feud with Edge during the time. He had a little sneak peeks of things with Brock, which probably set Brock Lesnar onto him with that one joke saying Brock doesn't have a concussion because he doesn't have a brain, which sent him on a downfall of all history because Brock has whooped his ass every time he sees him now for years. But now it's honestly, I would say that he has genuinely been he's one of the better characters because it got him to where he became obviously the Invisible Man. You can't see him, but that's why I just really thought his character was the reason why, and he's on the screen right now. He has pushed to he brought it to a different level, which got him to where the success he is today. And his character work was definitely a part of that, with the fact that he genuinely just got his big break from being able to spit bars, and it took him to the moon, basically, in a push. So that's my number 5, at least.
All right, and CJ, you're number 5.
Controversial.
My number 5, I changed this recently. I was gonna go with Eddie Guerrero, but I thought about it. My number 5 is CM Punk. I think I'm a big fan of Straight Edge Society. I think that is one of the it is a great case for character work when you can take. I don't know. Some people may think that the concept on his face, it's definitely not an easy concept, not an easy gimmick to play. And I think he did a great job. I think the entire Ray feud, I enjoy at least the content of the Big Show feud. The matches are, but I think if Bray Wyatt didn't exist, CM Punk would be the best cult leader character of all time, in my opinion. Then we move into the new Nexus. We don't have to talk about that much, but at the end of the Nexus, we get into John and all that, and then it's less of a gimmick, but he's playing. I mean, he's a real person, but like it's this like very intriguing tweener character that a lot of people have tried to mimic since, and I don't really think anybody. Maybe Kevin Owens is the closest to getting somewhere like on that line where he toes the line of good guy and bad guy. So I'm rambling a bit, but yeah, CM Punk, I had to add him in here. Current Punk, there's still some of them in there, but I think it's a nice old man now. I think it's a nice layer. Like, he's an old man, he has different values. You know what I mean? He's not loudmouth. He's not much of a punk anymore. You know what I mean? He's in his 40s. So I you know what I mean? I
Evolution,
think it's so fun.
Reese.
Actually, the way we're gonna do this is y'all guys are gonna continue. I got something planned for y'all at the end when it comes to me. So, Steph, go ahead with your number 4.
Okay, my number 4. CJ, this is why I was so mad at you, because I forgot about Foley and I had the GOAT at 5. I had Cena at 5. And then I tried to argue him over 4, but I couldn't. Because number 4 is Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan has, when it comes to a character, first off, Hulk Hogan embodied the Hulkamania. Every kid alive knows Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's character went beyond just WWE. And I feel like that's something that plays a huge role in why I have him a top 5 character. It's to the point when he turned heel, when he stopped this character, people wanted to kill him. Bro, he fought for our country. He fought someone, I forgot, was it Iran? What did Sergeant Slaughter switch to? Iraq? And bro, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Iraq. It was an Iraqi sympathizer.
Hulk Hogan literally was the real American. Like, from his theme song, his character was great. Hell, coming back to WWE, getting fired, and coming back as Mr. America, it still stuck to that character of I am the real American. Hulk Hogan might not be one of the best people of all time, but yes, Mom. All right, Mom, doing it right now. All right, Mom. Okay,
what a real guy right there, guys. What a real guy right there. That's a real one right there.
Thank you. My mom agreed, by the way. Hulk Hogan is a top 5 character in WWE history. Hulkamania, it's just an iconic character. We don't know him for his matches. People today don't know him for his matches. They might know the slam, they might know this, but they know him for his character. You know Hulk Hogan for his character. No matter where he went, no matter how old he was, until we found out he was like racist. But his character evolved generations. So I had to say on that one. Gaten, take it away.
My number 4 for the list, I have Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. This man went from getting dog food poured on him and treated like he was a horrible human being for years on years because of the big dog gimmick, because he was the one person from the Shield who didn't evolve or even have their own gimmick. They didn't have their own thing. You're still coming out in the vest. You're still coming out in those bulletproof vests and everything like that, making his stupid little entrance, and he wasn't taken seriously because he was over-pushed to the middle. Then he left. Came back with Paul Heyman by his side with this tribal chief gimmick, and proceeded to then become one of the most well-known human beings of wrestling, period. This man, during the time of wrestling, was not viewed as being successful. He was one of the shining lights during that moment. The Bloodline storyline is one of the best storylines in WWE or even wrestling history with how that it went for a long time because of the fact of his heel work, the way his emotions they were able to be transcribed to the screen, the way he was talking trash during the match when he was, in his own words here, smashing them. That man genuinely became one of the most well-known and one of the most well-liked wrestlers all of a sudden, to a point now people are already shoving him in the top 5 all times just from this character work alone. And he has some great matches in between. But that's my number 4 is the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. CJ, what do you got?
Steph's not here, but I struggled. Okay. I thought about Hogan. I took somebody else from his era. Well, 2 people from his era, not to spoil. But my number 4 is the Ultimate Warrior. Okay.
I don't hate that.
I don't know. I'm probably the only person here that's gonna have Warrior, but I will say like this era is a bit of a blind spot to me. You know what I mean? I haven't watched all the weeklies, all the pay-per-views from this era, so I go off what I've seen. Promos, this big feuds and such. I don't know. It's not the most technical, promo style, technical depth to a character, but I don't know. There's few guys in wrestling history like it's like a Goldberg type of thing. Like just it makes you feel something. Like the promos, the passion. Like you can't replicate Warrior. Like you can try, but like maybe if you have some enhancements, but like nobody else has.
Hey man, Ryback did a pretty good job at it.
Did he?
I don't think so. Actually,
That's nasty, Steph. That's disgusting. Absolutely not. We're not talking about Mr. Feed anymore.
Ryback was. I think Ryback was more. I think Ryback was going for Goldberg.
Yeah,
I think it's time for number 3.
It is time for number 3.
Okay,
Here's CJ.
my number 3, and I couldn't not have this character. It is The Rock. If we're being specific with his character work, I don't know. Do I want to say Hollywood Rock specifically? Do I want that? I want that night because I feel like the 90s, late 90s Rock that formed into the Hollywood character. He took elements from his late 90s character, tweaked it a little bit, made it a little more rich, and that's how the Hollywood character came. And then we kept getting tweaked versions of that. So I'm just going to say The Rock overall, and that is something that I give Rock a lot of credit for because Rock didn't have a set character like a Roman Reigns you talked about. He didn't have to create a character. He just tweaked his own character time and time again. Because if you really look into The Rock, you can go back to his Nation of Domination days, and this is just a tweaked version of all these character elements pushed together to make The Rock that we know and love. The catchphrases, the charisma. My goodness, can't get the word out. But The Rock is like living, breathing charisma. He had the style, he had the swagger, the freaking people's elbow when he slid into it. Everything about The Rock was just aura, bro. There's a freaking picture of bro in a turtleneck and a fanny pack, and it's The Rock. It gives off The Rock vibes. Like that's who he was. Bro hosted Saturday Night Live because that's who The Rock was. Then he goes to these movies. Like his character transcends WWE, and that's why I have him here again. It's like him and Hogan both did it for me. They transcend WWE, and I got to give that a lot of credit. Even when he goes into these movie roles, now he comes back. Now he's the final boss. Everything about his character just makes sense, and I love it. It's just another evolved version of his character. Final boss made perfect sense. I mean, I wish the story's a lot better, but the characters made sense. It's an evolved version of this selfish, egotistical guy who, yeah, bro, I have the most dominant family in history. I might be the greatest wrestler of all time. I left to go get money. Like he has all these feats about him. It's just Rock. I can't say Hollywood Rock. I can't say Attitude Era Rock. I can't say 2010s Rock. It's Rock. The only person to have a match against the person who was there before his era in Hulk Hogan and the person from the next era in John Cena. The only person to have that twice at a Mania, right? Because was him and Hogan at a Mania? Am I tripping?
Yep, it was.
Only person to do that at a Mania twice with the two biggest faces from two different eras. The only person to do that is Rock. Rock at a Mania is Rock. And Rock, that the reason why I do think is because of his character work. Rock has transcended WWE. He's a top 5 guarantee. Jaden, get 3.
Okay. Well, my number 3 is a man that was talked about as being only number 5 on Steph's list. I also have Mick Foley. There's not much I can say about him other than the fact that this man is top 10 of all time for WWE. This man has put his body in the line. His character work was amazing. His heel work was great with Dude Love, which I very much enjoyed, which I didn't think I was going to like the Dude Love character. And it was great. Mankind, his introduction, the iconicness of Mankind and what Mick Foley did with these characters, being able to split between different formats whenever he needed to for specific archetypes. When he wanted to get hardcore and crazy, you bring out Cactus Jack. You want a more reserved heel, but he will still beat your ass, that's Dude Love. You want just normal Mick Foley will give you the hands, regardless of what, if you like it or not. And he did all of that for years, going through many dangerous tasks in life and still pushing forward, delivering great character work after great character work. But that's really, I don't really have much to touch up, but Mick Foley is my number 3. CJ, you are up. What do you got for us?
Yeah, this is kind of crazy because I have Foley number 3 as well.
Oh shit!
Same page.
I
agree with everything you guys said. We don't have to keep talking about Foley. One thing I do just want to emphasize, like the range of Mick Foley, not just like 3 characters, but like 3 characters that like he can play like vicious heel. He could play sympathetic underdog babyface. He can play comedy character. Like in all of these, all 4 of his characters are he's hilarious. One of the funniest characters of all time. Like just an incredible character all in all. Yeah, so Foley's 3 for me as well.
I think we're forgetting about a character that Foley also played great. Foley was the best WWE Santa that they ever had. That's all I gotta say.
That's a great point. He was the best.
Bro, with Santa Claus, he was the best Santa.
Didn't he get hit by a car?
He did get hit by a car, and then Cena fought Alberto Del Rio.
John Cena saved the day.
Yeah, he saved Christmas. I freaking love that. I gotta rewatch that.
Saved Christmas.
Funny enough, before I say my 2, Foley, I actually thought, like when I was younger, I thought the Dude Love character was like a failed gimmick, and then it went on to become one of my favorite characters. Like I did not think Dude Love worked. Like when I heard the concept of it, I'm like, yeah, this didn't work. It freaking worked. But okay. My number 2 is probably one of the people who helped make that Dude Love character work. My number 2 is none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin. My number 2 is Stone Cold for a few reasons. One, Stone Cold was the first to do, well, maybe he wasn't. I don't know my wrestling history better than most. So I mean, I said it first, but he was the best first to do the Rebel I'm going up against my boss within the WWE, and he did it to a T. Stone Cold was a character that people fell in love with. He was the badass and the definition of one. Bro became a favorite of so many people by bleeding, refusing to quit. Those are things that we believe that Stone Cold did. Then every week he was beating his boss's cheeks. Everybody and their mother wanted to do that at home. Everyone was able to relate to Stone Cold on that note. Like Stone Cold was such a character that we all wanted to be like. Stone Cold was the character who did what most people wanted to do. Raise your hand if you want to smack your. My boss is a woman. I'm not gonna do that. Raise your hand if you want to smack your boss sometimes. Like
my boss is also a woman, and she's actually a very lovely. Person.
we're all still hired.
Yeah,
hey,
I'm not trying to lose my job.
You're not watching this show, bro. They barely know how to work the internet.
That's false. My boss knows how the internet works.
And then
I know what you mean.
I would never do that.
We know what you mean, though.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you, CJ. They hate it, but
if my boss was Vince McMahon, like I probably
exactly.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
My gosh, I forgot. I wanted Vince on my list because Vince is such a great character.
There's so much. I consider Vince too, but there's so much.
It really, yeah, that's true.
I was like,
I don't think it was a character. It might not have been a character.
It wasn't a character.
Like maybe
No,
we
it
could
wasn't.
like Jay like specified Thugonomics Cena, so like maybe we could have been like Attitude Era.
Fair, and that's who was really gonna shake up my list. It was Vince, but Stone Cold. I am still sticking with Stone Cold in my 2. He made Badasses cool. I think he kind of kicked off that entire era. I think he also influenced characters after that. Let's just be honest. Kevin Owens kind of like, I'm not saying these people are trying to replicate Stone Cold, but you see the inspiration from Stone Cold. CM Punk, you can see LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight, I see it. LA Knight, CM Punk, like you can see that they could have drawn some inspiration from Stone Cold. I think he is the best to ever do that Rebel, from the look, from the bald head, from the moveset, his stomps in the corner. He was a redneck. Like he was, that was him, bro. He didn't care. He drunk beer. Bro came down drunk one night. Like, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro. We paid money to just see him drive around the ring one night and leave. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's my number 2. Jaden, go ahead.
Okay, well, speaking about my number 2, this is a man who also helped Mick Foley get over. We are talking about the Phenom, The Undertaker. What can I say? The Undertaker made a gimmick that shouldn't have worked, if we're really being honest, of a fake or a person who is technically dead but is human in it. And has occasional lightning powers sometimes and can summon fire, but yet he was one of the most over gimmicks ever in the WWE universe. He's still one of the most beloved Hall of Famers and legends in the business. He even had to switch up his character from being the dead man to then becoming the American Badass, or just the whatever the terminology for his second character was. But he was the American Badass. He rode a motorcycle around the ring. He changed his finisher from being the Tombstone Pile Driver to the Last Ride Powerbomb. He switched up things from his previous gimmick and used some things from it to become this more Americanized human being instead of a dead man who was, well, dead. Shocker. And then proceeds to then change back to it and become back to the Phenom, becoming more beloved, showing up with his supernatural powers. And every time that gong hit, every moment that a fan would stand up in excitement and enjoyment, thinking about, oh, wow, this guy is about to show up and put belt to ass to whoever. Yes, sir, I love that. And it's all because it's the same boat as Stone Cold, where they were extremely popular. They were putting on great matches. Their storylines were amazing. And it was all because of their character work. But that's really, I want to keep it short and sweet with Undertaker, because I feel like somebody else is going to have Undertaker on this list. And they can go more into detail here. But CJ, what do you got for your number 2?
We're on number 2, right?
Yeah.
Number 2.
All right, we're on number 2. Jalen, you will go when we hit number 1. You just say your 5. CJ, go ahead.
all right. My number 2 is Macho Man Randy Savage. Kind of same thing. For like Warrior, like Blind Spot, but I do know a lot more Savage. I've watched a lot of WCW, and like Savage, he had a longer. I mean, Warrior was kind of a short prime. You know what I mean? There's more of Savage to watch. I mean, probably my favorite. Like I said, probably my favorite promo of all time. The cadence, the ooh yeah, the Macho Man, like the whole thing. The swagger, like people are still trying to replicate. I mean, obviously Flair does it, but like there's the colors, you know what I mean, the showmanship of Macho Man, like especially in WWE, like a lot. It's still trying to be replicated to this day. One of a kind promo style. You know, all these guys on my list, like these are things like you can't replicate. Like, you know, these people try. People are inspired. Like you can't replicate Macho Man. So, you know, he's still, and like I haven't been talking about draw power for everybody and like what these characters did. Like, I mean, Macho Man is still in Slim Jim commercials to this day, you know, so I mean, there's not much debate in his impact. Legend, RIP. But yeah, that's my number 2, Macho Man Randy Savage.
All right. And CJ, we can actually go ahead and start with you as the number 1. Who is your best character worker
me, we're snaking
WWE history? Yeah, CJ, you're going.
All right. Well, not much of a huge reveal because this guy has been said, but my number one character is Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's number 2 for Steph. Yeah, I agree with everything he said about Austin. I mean, just one of a kind. Like I said, can't replicate it. I think he's hilarious. The character translates into the ring. Like sometimes it's borderline cartoonish, but like it's always like he can flip the switch and be serious. You know what I mean? You got the greatest double turn in history at Mania 13, like to further emphasize how the character translates to the ring. I mean, even before he turns, even before King, I know everybody likes to like act like Austin started being good at King of the Ring. Like Austin was good, that entire year before that. Just having good feuds with Owen and them. So I love Steve Austin. One of the funniest characters ever. Best promo, not named Steve Austin ever. I mean, not named Randy Savage ever. Yeah.
All right, Jaden.
Okay. Well, I don't know how you guys would feel about my number one here, but I had to put him as my number one. He's, in my opinion, the greatest character worker in WWE history. One of my heroes growing up ever in life.
It's fair.
It is Bray Wyatt. RIP to Bray Wyatt, obviously gone too soon, but Bray Wyatt, genuinely, in my opinion, was the most creative character worker, right next to Mick Foley for best and for creativity wise. This man has went from being Husky Harris with the Nexus to then becoming a cult leader of the Wyatt family, then winning the WWE Championship in an Elimination Chamber, which brought a tear to my eyes, seeing him become the Eater of Worlds. Got kind of screwed after that, though. But proceeding with him, we got in the Firefly Funhouse character of him being this happy-go-lucky but yet somewhat demonic character with a horrifying puppet show. Then you add on to another fact of then The Fiend, who, don't get me wrong, booking didn't make it great, but the ideas, the creative behind this, the storytelling of The Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse mixing together. We got one of the best cinematic matches in history during this with John Cena versus Bray Wyatt.
Yes, sir.
At that, was it WrestleMania 36? Or
Don't
was
ask
it
me numbers.
37?
Don't
I
ask
don't
me
remember.
numbers.
It's one of those. It was the COVID mania. But Bray Wyatt, genuinely speaking, and obviously if he would have been able to come back healthy and continue doing wrestling, he had more in the tank. He had a second Fiend character he wanted to debut, a more darker, more grimier, no more brutal version of his original character. His debut against my goat of wrestling, Finn Balor, was one of the most impactful and one of the most shocking moments I've ever seen when it came to his character. I love that, Jalen. But it just brings tears knowing that we won't get to see more of him. But genuinely speaking, with his character work, every time you'd see him on your screen, you'd be intrigued, you'd be interested, you wouldn't be bored by his segment because there's always something new with him. Depending on any character, he made people around him better at their character work. For the example of John Cena, Randy Orton had some of his better storylines involving Daniel Bryan before the Yes Movement, mind you, which got him over way more before the Yes Movement even started. There was a lot of things Brady did. He had matches against The Undertaker, which he should have won, personally speaking. He had matches against the main eventers of WWE. He had matches against Kane, even, where it looked like he was going to be that next big supernatural person. And it's really, sorry for the somber note, it is really depressing knowing that we don't get to see him anymore on our TV screens. We don't get to hear about how well he's doing. But for the lasting impression that he has had on many fans, including myself, Bray Wyatt is my number one character of all time, no question.
All right, thank you, Jay. We appreciate that. Steph, go ahead and kick it into final gear.
All right, Reese. First and foremost, Reese, I have an issue with you because the wrong man is in the middle of that poster. CJ, I didn't hear this man at all on your list, I believe. Jalen, I believe you had him at number 3. The greatest character of all time is none other than The Undertaker. I have
him at
a
number
few
2.
reasons why I believe it is The Undertaker. A few things that give him the edge over everyone else on my list, as well as every other person on everyone else's list. The biggest thing from Taker, one, this character, obviously, I don't want to talk about the gobbledygooker. I don't want to talk about all that stuff. I want to talk about The Undertaker. From day one, he was this character. The dead man, the costume, the aura, coming in, tombstone, 1, 2, 3, winning the belt in 1 year. I had to fact check a couple of things just now. Winning the belt in 1 year from the biggest man ever, Hulk freaking Hogan, in dominating fashion. Taker just took this character and ran with it. Jalen talked earlier about how we believed that this man was dead. I was scared to watch the show alone when I was 7 because I thought he was killing me. Bro, Taker had supernatural powers, and we watched. They do that now. Guess what? We're going to say, yo, there is no way they're doing this. Back then, we didn't care. If Taker come back and he strike lightning at the ring, guess what everybody's going to say? No one's going to talk about how cheesy it was because it's Taker. When CJ said earlier, a person who cannot be replicated, that is the definition of the Undertaker. It is a person that cannot be replicated. Another reason why I have him as my one, other than just his going more into his character, his gong. There's so much stuff synonymous with his character. The gong, like Jalen said earlier, that is about to go down. The sit-up, one of the most iconic dumb things in wrestling history. The sit-up, the freaking tombstone from his moveset. Everything about him is just perfect to his character. The outfit, the gong, the slow walk to the ring. Another thing, his evolution. I really want to point out his evolution. Undertaker debuted in 1990. It is 2025, and he is still relevant. That is over 30 years. That is over 30 years of being relevant. I'm not saying he's the top talk of WWE right now. I'm not saying that. But he is still a known common name. Bro, he popped up in WrestleMania's 41's main event and was the last dude to take out Undertaker. The Rock, you can't say he's not relevant. Undertaker is still relevant to this day. His evolution as a character has just been amazing. From the dead man, when the dead man started to kind of fade off, Ministry of Darkness, he was kidnapping a woman, putting him on a cross. The other man that we cheered for him. Then we get the American Badass. I didn't even like this character, but he still was doing bangers. I went back and actually educated on myself on this character. This dude was sick. Bro, he was still he made his character evolve over time. Then we get the Phenom, my personal favorite Undertaker, because this is my era, of course. The eyes rolling back to the head. This is the first time I've seen it. Maybe he did it before, I don't know. Eyes rolling back to the head. This is when the streak really started up. Undertaker for years had a bad streak, but we still cared about the character. Even in his bad moments, his character work was amazing. He fought Giant Gonzalez, and his character work was amazing. Like, we still cared about the character. Bro was burying people on live TV, and we cared about the character. One of the worst things ever, he had a handicap match against the Dudley Boys, and he buried Paul Bearer at the end of it. We still cared about the character, even in his bad. The Phenom was amazing. And now we get to this character that he's at now. I'm about to finish yapping. I'm sorry, I'm going a little bit longer. We get to this character that we are at now, kind of like what CJ said earlier about CM Punk. He's an old man. But unlike The Fiend, unlike Mick Foley can't really do the Mankind stuff. He can probably do the Dulo stuff. He can't really do a lot of his characters now. You know who can? Undertaker. Undertaker was able to evolve his character into something that he can still do for over 30 years. And that is something I really think that should be taken into account when we are talking about characters. He can still play that character to this day, and we are still invested in it. Yes, it's a tweak on it. Yes, it's an evolved version of this character, but it's the same dead man character. Bro is from Death Valley, and I believe it. If I see bro in Los Angeles, I might cry. I think I'm dead. Like, even his brother, Kane as his brother, everything about that character was just peak amazingness. I don't think there's a character that will ever touch Undertaker in the WWE.
All right, and Jalen, go ahead. Just go through your 1 through 5 real quick.
All right. This list is going to be a little different. I know it's something that y'all haven't heard, But my number 5 is going to be Mark Henry.
Oh shit!
I love Mark Henry. I love the Hall of Pain. I love when they actually tried to push him, even though it was short lived. It should have been longer. He should have had more title reign. He should just Vince effed over my boy. But number 4, I might get a little heat for this. But I got R-Truth. R-Truth, he was a great heel to me. He was a great face. He was a funny character. He was versatile. He showed that he can get in and out of character. Serious, playful. It doesn't matter. He can do anything. You can take him serious. He can take you serious, and he can make you laugh. And Lil Jimmy, I love it. I don't know about other people. And I love when him and Mills together just causing havoc, going crazy, smoking cigarettes. My number 3, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, he made me go crazy. He made me go crazy. He crashed out. I actually believed he was a lunatic, bro. And I took that in too much, And I just loved his character work. I love how fearless he was. He made me fearless. He made me not care about what the consequences was. His matches were great to me. It fit his gimmick and everything, how grimy he was. And let me get to my number 2. Who Dean Ambrose tried to replicate, and this is the best I've seen so far. It's not up there with him, but it's the best I've seen so far. And that is Stone Cold. Stone Cold the same way. He was a bad A-word. He was good. He'll come down there and whoop you. He don't care if it was 20 people in the ring. You remember that time he got that chair, just started beating up everybody, him and Kane? Oh yeah, honorable mention go to Kane. Like, he was just crazy. He'll just come down there. He'll get you. He wouldn't care. He just made me believe that I could do anything. I could face my fears. I can beat up anybody, no matter how big or small they were. And my number 1, the man that was on the ring before Reese decided to take him off. 31's up for the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The aura was too good, bro. Like, I could feel it from wherever they were. If they was in Boston, I felt it from Boston. If they were in Atlanta, I felt it from Atlanta. If they were in Cali, I felt it from Cali, bro. He was great in the ring. His matches were, to me, great. Everything about the Tribal Chief was what WWE should have been doing for years and years, but there will never be another Tribal Chief. There will never ever be another Roman Reigns, and that's why he's at my number 1. I can't hear none of y'all, but I know y'all saying, yeah, my list trash, but it's what I like,
We aren't talking.
Nobody was talking.
I can't hear you. I can't hear y'all at all, but yeah, that's my 5. I had to ram. Oh yeah, honorable mention go to The Fiend. I heard y'all drop a lot of names that were great. The Fiend, Kane. I liked him personally more than Undertaker when he had the mask on, but that's another story for another day. But I'm gonna yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I don't have quite the audience for this, right? But we're gonna go into Reese's A-list, baby. Let's do it. Another one. We did one with the promos. We're gonna go ahead.
My bad.
With the greatest characters in WWE history. Come on, baby. Somebody cue some music in the background. Give me some chill. I don't want nothing too crazy.
Why we didn't get no music?
There we go. Because I'm me. That's why I didn't get no music. Because I do this. All right. Look, we're gonna go ahead and start it. All right. Look.
See it.
I'm gonna get the honorable mentions out the way. Steph, I'm sorry. Because it's some people you and even CJ named and even Jalen named that are going to be on this honorable mention list that just didn't quite hit the Reese approved top 5. They're still Reese approved, don't get me wrong, but they just aren't Reese approved in the top 5. Go ahead, somebody give me my honorable mentions list. Boom, right there. Look, honorable mentions. We got the Undertaker. Look, I know he was your number one, but sorry, brother, he's not in my top 5. Stone Cold, he's my 6. He's right there on the edge. You can convince me with number 5, but he's not going to be in the top 5. And the bottom person, Randall, Keith, Orton, the RKO, the Viper himself, the Apex Predator, is going to be another honorable mention as well. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this out the way. At number 5, you can fold your, you can get the crisscross applesauce, fold your arms all day, Steph. Look, at number 5, give me Mick Foley. Look, Mick Foley, y'all already took the words out of my mouth. Mick Foley is one of the greatest character workers of all time. He could be higher on this list. No, put your hand up. He could be higher on this list. And I'm fine with him. Some of these spots are interchangeable for me, but Mick Foley is my number 5. I'm going to start off with Mick Foley. Y'all kind of went through everything. Mick Foley is able to play multiple characters at a high level that automatically puts you in the top 5 range. The issue with Mick Foley, not that there's an issue with him. I think it's more so just an up to everybody else I have above him. I think they were able to play their singular characters better than Mick Foley was able to play the mass of his characters, if that makes sense, right? So, with that being said, y'all might be thinking, well, who in the world could be above Mick Foley? Look, I know I'm going to see some disappointing looks on CJ's face, and that's okay.
I'm reacting to the Rockets. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. However, I don't know if there's anybody right there on the Rockets. Does anybody have a 1 jersey, like the 1 number on the Rockets? It doesn't matter. Put your ones up, man. Roman Reigns is going to take the number 4 spot. Look, the tribal chief, the OTC, the head of the table. Look, CJ, that was definitely geared towards me. But look, right? look. The tribal chief, Roman Reigns, has came out there, and what did he do? He showed us the pinnacle of acting in wrestling. When I tell you guys that I have not seen any acting to this level, when Roman Reigns is about to go out there, wait, I know that's all in front of me, bring up, when Roman Reigns is about to hit Jey Uso with the chair, the steel steps, and he breaks down quiet, crying, and he switches. The stuff Roman Reigns is able to do as an actor, as the tribal chief, is what puts him into this category. I think everybody else who's below him kind of does the wrestling niche style of acting when Roman Reigns took it to a higher level. This is where we saw, in my opinion, Hollywood-esque acting from a WWE superstar. So much so that Hollywood reached out to him, which is why him and for some reason the Cuckster are going to be in the Street Fighter movie. But Roman Reigns is one of the best actors of all time in WWE, in the wrestling entertainment. Oh my goodness, not outside. You're right. And WWE, especially modern WWE. But Roman Reigns is going to take the number 4 spot. Look, Steph, what I need you to do with that hand is I need you to go ahead. Wave it. Not even that. I need you to do this with your hand and go ahead and go to the other side of Hulk, because Hulk Hogan is going to take the 3rd spot. No. When it comes crashing down, it burns inside. Look, the reason why Hulk Hogan is on this list over his counterparts, as you guys mentioned, the Roddy Piper. I think somebody mentioned that Roddy Piper is on the list. I'm not for sure, but Macho Man. The Macho Mans of the world, think people of that nature. The reason why Hulk Hogan's over him is because I think he was able to play that hero character better than almost everybody ever in the WWE. Almost everybody ever.
Hulk Hogan, WWE?
In WWE, almost everybody ever.
Like in the Invasion?
Oh, you're right. He is, but I mean, I think because he's the stuff that he's doing with the early stuff. Yeah, I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that. And then I'm also fine. I'm fine with the heel turn stuff too. When he comes back in 2002, but when it comes to WWE, I do think Hulk Hogan is still one of the best, if not top 2 hero characters in WWE. The patriotism, the stuff that Hulk Hogan was asked to do, partially because it kind of is him. He did it to a T, man. Hulk Hogan is one of the greatest hero characters of all time, which is why he ain't number 1 though. You know who that is. Give it to me. Big Match John, Dun 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 dun. Let the trumpets go ahead and sing. Look, John Cena. The reason why he's above the other people that were in the honorable mention, the reason why he's above everybody else below him is not because I'm repping his merch and I say you can't see me all the time. No, it's because when I'm looking at a character, I'm looking at a character that through it all never changed. Yeah, the heel turn happened, but for like a borderline of 20 something years, like what, like 10 plus for sure, 10 plus for sure. I'm looking at his whole career, my bad. Like 15 years through everything that he goes through the Nexus, through the Shield, losing to the Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, getting offered stuff, the Wyatt family. For somebody to never change through all the versatility that they have faced in their career is a testament. Thank you for doing the math for me. Is a testament to their character. For other people, it took them a lot longer. From 06 to 2000, what? We need to turn face, right? 05-ish, right? 05-ish, we see the John Cena turn face, and then until 2025. Yeah, I was right. That's 19 years. Yeah, that's 19 years. 19 years of being in the WWE, and throughout that time, never going, you know what? I'm going to go to that dark side no matter how bright it might look. And the only time we see a glimpse of that is through it. I don't think his heel run acting was bad. More so, I think some matches just fell short. But I think John Cena is the greatest hero we have ever seen in the WWE. There is one name that has not been said on this list. I don't know if y'all know it yet. But even if y'all don't know, y'all can sure smell it. Look, The Rock is going to be the number one character worker of all time that I have seen. I have seen Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, come out here and give me the People's Champ. He's giving me the Final Boss. He's giving me Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He's given me so many different characters. Even the face run that he was doing with side by side with Stone Cold. The Rock has been able to switch his character so many times and perfect it to a T. I have zero issue with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, being the greatest character worker of all time in WWE history. Now y'all can go ahead and put me on the stand.
Okay, my first statement. Do we have to pay for franchise spelling classes? Because Reese, it's the second time you
okay,
spoke.
Roman. I know Roman's name is Roman's name is Roman.
I'm not even talking about Roman, and you're making it even worse.
Really? Oh, it's Foley.
This is the third name that you spelled wrong.
I'll keep it a book, bro. I spelled his name wrong like every time I've tried to write it, bro. Is that it? Is that really why? Like you put your hand up?
That was why I wanted my hand called.
Are y'all serious?
It was such a pet peeve. It was such a pet peeve. It's a recurring thing with you, Reese. I think
that's why I was putting my hand on my head. I didn't.
It's a recurring thing,
bro.
Okay. If I had to give an opinion,
the Roman thing, I didn't. The Roman's last name being spelled wrong is actually kind of crazy. I'm gonna fix that because that's actually.
Also, if we're also doing grammar. Roman also has the wrong way. He has I forgot what it's called, but you have his the wrong way. Everyone else's is the right way.
Oh, the parentheses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we do need a grammar school.
God forbid I'm in the middle of
stop paying for DoorDashers and start paying for some classes. But bring your top 5 back up.
No. You got there and just cry.
I have some opinions on it. Because
the right one. Oh no, this was the Oh, look at everything spelled right. Okay, wow, yeah. Is it? Yeah, I think I did.
Randy Orton made the cut.
Okay, so this was the rough draft, and then I changed it to.
I do think, me personally, not having Undertaker on your list is insane. Mainly because of the fact that Undertaker, unlike 5 of these people, had the character for over 30 years. So longevity, he made this character work for over 30 years.
That's fair.
Does it work for 30 years?
It's worked for 30 years. In the 90s, he was huge. In the 2000s, he was still big. In the 2010s, he had the streak going on. He's
Is it
never
like,
not been
so
relevant.
is this like character workings or is this like biggest like draws?
No. I'm saying he has multiple points.
But
Longevity is one of the
okay.
things that
So
he does have.
that's
I
true.
mean, Undertaker's been like retreading off of his like, you know, when they do
but
like
I'll say
rehashes of like
this,
past
though.
feuds for like 20 years.
It's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
like SpongeBob SquarePants, right? One of
Yes,
the
like
greatest
WWE
characters
brings
of all
back like he's coasting off of past success. Yes, he's still
Yeah,
time. He's
big.
coasting off of
my-
past success,
Like,
but
a
that
lot of
past
characters.
success
for
is
like
what
30
gave
years
the
is a
ability
bit
to
of a
coast.
stretch. 30 is a
But
bit.
my
But-
thing is,
No,
right,
CJ, I
these
definitely will
guys,
agree,
I think
but-
these guys are acting better than Undertaker, personally.
Hold on, can I respond to CJ real quick?
Sure.
Because I think unlike most wrestlers that do coast off of their previous success, Taker made it so good where he could coast. Because with Taker, I don't fully think Taker just coasted, because I also look at stuff like Taker and AJ's that Boneyard match. I love that match. And I think Taker's character has always evolved to fit the time, even within his moveset. The Hell's Gate, I'm not sure. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe that was a move he bust out in the 90s as well. But the first time I was really seeing the Hell's Gate was around that 2000s era. And I remember the most notable time that I remember it was against Kurt Angle, who was a submission master. He busts out something like the Hell's Gate. So Taker's character also evolved into his moveset, making someone bleed out of the mouth to a submission from the dead man, making people believe that you're this dead entity, this supernatural, striking the ring, the setup. It's just so much iconic stuff. And doing that over 30 years, having something be relevant, that is very, very hard if you are not great at what you're doing. Like, we see a lot of characters not be able to do it.
Shout out Mark. Oh, yeah. I just I don't know. It's personal vibes thing. I never.
No, that's fair. It's definitely fair.
I think, like, even like in the 30 years, I think we're doing a big disservice to Paul Bearer to be like, oh yeah, Undertaker.
Paul Bearer did a lot of help, but see, and that's
like this since 1990 when he didn't do anything. He just walked to the ring and didn't say anything.
I can agree. But that was his character, was it not though?
But I mean, are we gonna put Brock Lesnar? Can we put Brock Lesnar on this list?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That goes the thing with Brock, that helped his character because Brock didn't need to talk because he had this dude.
But Steph, that goes to my point where I'm saying like these guys are acting better than the Undertaker. Even a Randy Orton, they're acting better than the Undertaker. Like, I think it takes much more effort and much more nuance
Houston choking, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. This is crazy.
I definitely agree with the Roman take. I agree with the Randy as well. I think they have I think that Randy when he was
I just want to know like okay, imagine Undertaker's put in a position, like, I get his characters like that, but like these guys have been put in position to where their character is put up to challenge if they fail at a promo. Like if John Cena slips up in a promo in like his prime babyface days, where he's supposed to be the hero who never, like, if he like the way it comes off, his delivery, everything has to be on point. Everything has to be on point. How is that not true? How is that not true? Give me an example.
You've seen Roman Reigns mess up on promos for 30 years and still be the face of the company. You can't say a statement like that.
What? No.
Roman Reigns as the big dog delivers suffering succotash and still be the big dog.
No, that's not the point that I'm making. Okay, let's use that as an example. The reason why we don't use Roman's big dog character is because it wasn't that good of a character. Okay, it wasn't that good of that contradicts us, but it was not that good of a character in terms of how Roman is making it. I don't think it was a great character either. He had good matches. He was able to display it in the ring, but when it comes to outside of it, Roman Reigns, like what's the nuance of the big dog character?
Hey, I'm not here to sit here and defend Roman. You're
it's my yard now.
I said John Cena. That's actually who I mentioned. I don't know why you didn't use John Cena as an example, but like
because Roman fit that argument better.
No, sir. John Cena's pushed into the corner a lot more, and actually Roman Reigns is actually a good example that helps me because Roman Reigns was criticized, and even 17, 18, we're like, is Roman Reigns the face of the company?
No, see, that's why I was saying Roman, because you said what I got from what you said, maybe I understood it wrong. You were saying that the face of the company can't make these mistakes. Cena was in the position where he couldn't make mistakes. So I brought up Roman, a person who made several mistakes, and the fans.
He was getting the rocket, but he's not delivering, and he got criticized for that delivery.
No Austin.
He was
Austin was an honorable mention.
I'm fine with Austin like going up though.
See, other thing with your list, I think you gave a lot of credit for stuff, and not to really knock this. You gave a lot of credit for stuff that people pulled off for 3 years? Like, yeah, I mean, I guess that's enough to really mark your
name. I guess you're saying Roman.
Roman. I was assuming you were talking about like Randy's sadistic heel run, that 09.
Randy's an honorable mention too. So I mean, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You brought up Roman. You brought up.
That might be it. Rock is fine. Rock gives me like 4 different years, 4 different times of 4 different characters. He's giving me.
Wait, go back to your top 5. There was another one.
He's giving me unless you want to count John. I don't think you count John.
No, I don't really count John. I think
Rock
John's
is giving you 6.5, 7 years.
Yes, giving me some of the best work.
The Rock you explained, I do think, that was only about 6 years.
Foley. I mean, we all got Foley.
Yeah, everybody had Foley. But, I mean, my thing with Stone Cold and Taker, why I do think they both deserve a spot on anybody's top 5, is the fact that they were able to make these characters larger than life for longer periods of time. Roman gave us the best in-ring character. I can low-key agree with that. Mid-match, the dialogue in matches really set the bar for Roman. I can agree with that. But outside of that, I think the making us believe that a man is dead with supernatural abilities, I think that
I think it's easy to trick a kid into that, but I'm 100% sure that the grown adults do not think that these guys are actually getting boomed.
But the grown adults were watching and not finding it cringy like we do today. If Brock Lesnar raised his hand and a piece of lightning shot out from the sky, it's cringy.
I mean, if we top 5 off Aura, I mean, I'm getting Jeff Hardy in mine. I'm getting Jeff.
Roman's not Roman's. Yeah, I thought you were gonna pick his charismatic enigma, but I'm not
even Undertaker's promos. I didn't talk about his promos, but even his promos,
Jeff was tough because like there's not even enough Jeff like.
I'd stick with that.
There's not even enough like Jeff promos in general.
Like my thing with Undertaker, every area of wrestling, his character showcased and just became
like I would have put Matt before Jeff, to be honest, for this thing.
I actually agree. I think Matt had better characters. A lot of people don't agree with that. I genuinely think Matt is a better
Broken Matt Hardy didn't happen in TNA, then yeah, I mean he might have made my list.
What do you think about the V1?
I love
V1 Matt. Yeah, I think V1 Matt is a better. I think Matt always had better characters.
Sengun is the GOAT. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching Takedown Tuesday. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This has been the Franchise Network signing out. Thank you guys so much. As Steph blows y'all kisses and CJ tells y'all goodbye. All right.